Alright, this first part of the video is going to be kind of more like my instructions for teachers, because I think for younger age and a lot of elementary age students, it's going to be a little difficult for them to complete, but I mean, maybe if you get into older ages, you're going to be able to do it. So, what you're going to need is plain sheet of paper. I chose black because, like, my other sheet's yellow, black and yellow, coming to bees, haha, funny. But you're going to cut it lengthwise, so long ways, into strips that are about a ½ inch to 2 inches wide. It can vary, and that'll kind of add some more texture and that 3D effect to your collage. So, just like this, you're going to need, I would suggest, probably about like 4 to 6 honeycombs per student, personally. But, I mean, you can do just about however many you want. So, alright, and then so after you have your strips, I'm going to show you how to fold them into the honeycomb shape. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half long ways. So, just like that. Then you're going to take this sorry, something popped up on my laptop. You're going to take this and fold it into that middle crease that you just made, and then unfold that and fold this piece to that next line you just made, and then fold both of them back to the middle. And then you're just going to do the same thing to the other side. So again, you just fold to the middle, fold here, fold again, fold one more time. And you just want to make those creases really, really tight because they're going to kind of create that honeycomb shape. So when you undo it, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little boxes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it so that box 1 and box 7, so like you'll have one extra little tab hanging off, line up. And you're going to glue, excuse me while I open that. You're going to glue number 1 to number 7, and then I'm just gonna snip off number 8 there, and then after that you're gonna have like this little kind of honeycomb looking shape thing going on. And then so you're just gonna repeat that with all your strips of paper. I'll show you how to do it one more time because it can be a little bit confusing. You fold to the middle, unfold that, fold this to the middle, unfold that, fold this to here, then flip it, and then flip it, and then make sure, like I said, you do want a really good crease in there because that'll help you get that honeycomb shape. So like really stamp it down, and then you just do the same thing with the other side. Once you get used to doing them, they're not that hard. And like I said, you could have your older students do these. I just think for elementary kids, it's a lot of folding, a lot of unfolding, a lot of instructions, and something will go wrong. You'll have like a little stacker thing. Get all those creases. Glue one end. So you're going to glue one end, like I said, to the 7th box over here. So you'll have one little box housed over. And then you can just cut them off. If you wanted to, you could just glue them down. And then, see, you have a little honeycomb shape with all of these edges. So you're just going to repeat those as needed. I'm going to pause this video, make the rest of these, and then I'll resume the next video when it's time for the students. But teachers, that's how you make the generic honeycomb shapes. Like I said, I'd recommend probably between 4 and 6 for each kid, because you don't want them to have like these huge houses, but you want them to have enough that they can create their little houses. So there's how to make the honeycombs. Alright kids, so today we are going to talk about bees and the world that they live in. Can anyone tell me what a bee lives in? That's right, a hive. Inside the hives, they have these little systems set up to store their honey called honeycombs. They look kind of like this. They're in the shape of an octagon, so think of like a stop sign or something like that. So I need everyone to come up and get a yellow sheet of paper and come get 5 honeycombs. And they look like this, and they're in a little box. It doesn't matter what shape or size they are. You kind of want to mix and match. And then I want everyone to go back to their desk and sit down. Alright, so I'm going to show you all how to put these honeycombs onto your piece of paper. So you're going to take a piece of tape, and you're going to lay it flat like that. And then you're going to bend it over onto the paper like that and stick it down real good. And then I want you to do the same to the opposite side that you just put that piece of tape on. And then it'll be stuck to the paper like this. Alright, and I want you to do those with your other 4 shapes as well. And I don't want you guys to just put them in a straight line or a little cluster. Kind of make a pretty design across the page, do them at random. They don't all have to line up perfectly and be in one spot. They should be close to connecting the edges, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So there's like my 2 together. And I kind of cheat with mine, and sometimes, like right here, you can see I glued these 2 together instead of gluing that one to the paper. And then I just only have to glue one edge of it to the paper because the other edge is on by the other honeycomb. And I can just keep doing that with one edge glued to another honeycomb and one edge glued to the paper. So, in the end, you should have a design looking something like this. Alright, does everyone have their honeycombs done? Alright, good. So, and then I want you in each individual honeycomb to make like a little room for your bee. So each hole should have your own home. So like, let's say I want this one to be in the bedroom, then I can take the crayons that are in the middle of your desk and draw a little bed for him to sleep in. Maybe I'll put like a rug and then like a lamp. Just make him a little home. So there's one example of my room. That's his bedroom. And then you can put in a kitchen, you can put in a living room, put in a playroom, you can put in whatever you want. You just have to give each one their own design. And then when you're done with that, I want you to put your name in the bottom right corner and come up and lay them on my desk, and I will display them. And then after that, just so you guys know, next week we're going to be growing up into groups, and you are all going to be making a little bee, and then you're going to be telling me a story about your bee, and you guys are going to get in groups and put on a little skit about how bees make honey and how they work together to live in their little hives and make everything work.